in general. This is the Arsenal Pulse, and today we want to take you through the updates of what is happening in the title race. So Arsenal are not playing today, but we have a huge game between Manchester City and Burnley. And if Manchester City win that game, they will go top of the Premier League. So stay tuned for the latest, and we want to talk about this game. So what does this mean? So Burnley will be facing Manchester City at Turf Moor at 10 p.m. East Africa time, and this is a game which most people are expecting City to win and go top of the league. Why? Because as far as the table is concerned, you can see that these are the remaining fixtures. So this will be the game in hand for Manchester City, which is Burnley, but it should be Crystal Palace. But if Man City play today and win, that will be their 33rd game, match week 33, because they will not be playing on match week 34 because of their FA Cup semi-final. So Manchester City go into this game looking for 3 points, knowing that a win will take them to 70 points in the table. And that's why this is a very important game. And also for Burnley, if Burnley lose this game, they will be relegated to the championship. So far they have 20 points, only 4 wins all season, drawn 8 games, and they have lost 21. So that means mathematically they won't be able to reach 32 points, and the cutoff mark is 33 points. So today is when Burnley are going to get relegated if they lose, and Manchester City are going to go top with 70 points and maybe even a huge goal difference more than Arsenal. So we are yet to see what will happen, but the odds are highly in favor of Man City, and this is a game where we expect even more than 3 to 4 goals in this game. If you look at the head-to-head record, Burnley are a team which are not in form, and you're not expecting that it's the day that they will come and beat Man City. And also for City, there's a team in form beating the big beats: City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Arsenal, all been fallen to the sword. And if you look at the last 5 games between City and Burnley, Manchester City have won all 5 games. So all the things are pointing to a Manchester City win, and this is the reason why Arsenal fans will be keen on this game, so that we can know if we are going to go second again. Ole, ole, ole. So this is the day where Arsenal can go second, but in terms of the title race, there'll still be 5 games remaining, as we can see. So whoever wins the remaining 5 games wins the Premier League. And if you look at Arsenal fixtures, it's a Newcastle at home, followed by Fulham at home, West Ham away, Burnley at home, then Crystal Palace away. And also if you look at Arsenal's fixtures, there is a Champions League semi-final in between the games between Newcastle and Fulham. So Arsenal will play Newcastle first at home before traveling to Atletico Madrid to face. I'll be doing the match preview for that game as well as Newcastle. Then be coming back to play Fulham at home before finalizing the Atletico Madrid game at home, the second leg of the final of the semi-final. And that's an advantage because we are playing the second leg at home. So this means we'll have ample time also to rest before the West Ham game away. So I'll be doing the reviews for all these games. Stay tuned. And Mikel Arteta has said that he'll be giving our players a day off, extra day off, because this week we are not going to be playing. So players like Rice, Zubimendi, Gabriel Saliba, who have played plenty of minutes, they will be resting for this week, because Man City are the ones who are playing midweek. Arsenal will not be playing midweek. So this will be a huge boost because fatigue is also a factor in this title race. Fatigue, suspensions, all these play a part. So players will be resting, and this rare 6-day break has come at a good time, because once we start playing again, it will be 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, up to the game versus West Ham is where now we will stop playing after every 3 days. So those will be 4 high intensity games that we'll need to play. So in other news, Arsenal Academy player Murray Salmon has committed his future to Arsenal, and he's a young prospect. He is now an LL Academy and is 16 years of age. So Murray Salmon, very high rated defender, has signed and committed his future to Arsenal. So this is good news for Arsenal, preparing also for the future as well as the present. He has featured in FA Cup games against Portsmouth and also in the Carabao Cup and pre-season. So this is a huge achievement for him. At 16 years, already started making money at Arsenal, and this will be a huge game. So these are the latest features that round off match week 33, which was very, very good. You can see Man United beat Chelsea, Aston Villa beat Sunderland, top Forest, Liverpool beat Everton, Forest beat Burnley, Manchester City beat Arsenal. That was the only disappointment for us Arsenal fans. Brighton beat Chelsea yesterday, and also Liam Rosinia has been sacked by Chelsea, which was announced today. Liam Rosinia, who is on a run of 5 consecutive defeats without scoring. So that was poor run of results. So Liam Rosinia has been sacked as Chelsea manager before they play the FA Cup semi-final against Leeds. So today Leeds will be facing Bournemouth, and Burnley, as I said, will be playing Manchester City with a chance to go top, but anything can happen. Either way, this is the Premier League and it's very unpredictable what is going to happen. So in other news, in the women's, Arsenal's Tina Blacksteiners has signed a new contract at Arsenal. The Champions League winner at Arsenal has extended her contract, and it is a 2-year deal. So she joined in 2022, and also she scored the winner in the Champions League final over Barcelona. She's 30 years of age, and also she has scored the winner in successive League Cup finals. So she usually is a squad player, but she starts alongside Alessia Russo. So she has 8 goals in all competitions, including what he won in the Champions League quarterfinal first leg against Chelsea. So also the women's team are in the semi-finals of the Champions League, and they'll be facing Lyon women in a huge class. Meanwhile, Arsenal will be facing Atletico Madrid. So this season promises huge opportunity for Arsenal. We need to embrace this, and fans need to get on board. Nearly 60 to 70% of the fan base have already given up on the title race, but it is not supposed. They're not supposed to give up. Still plenty to play for. Semi-final of the Champions League. And as for me, I'll expect Arteta to go for the Champions League, since it's only 3 games. He needs to take it seriously. We finished top of the group. We have beaten Bayern Munich. Last season we beat PSG. Atletico Madrid, we already beat them 4-0 in the group stage or group phase. So if Arteta is also serious, he should go for the Champions League as well as the Premier League. Regarding the team news and injury updates, Gunners are expecting Bukayo Saka to be back after 1 week following his Achilles problem. So Bukayo Saka has been a huge miss, and also the latest update regarding Mikel Merino. So Mikel Merino is reportedly in line to come back in the next 2 to 3 weeks after recovering from a foot surgery. He was out after the Manchester United game, in which we lost 3-2 at the Emirates. And Mikel Merino is a huge part because he plays as a false 9. We are very fluid with Merino in the team, and this will be a huge boost in the last few weeks. Possibly we might be in the Champions League final, and as well we might be also competing neck to neck with City for the league. And also Bukayo Saka coming back, it will be a huge boost since he's very experienced in the league. has been part of these title races for a long time, and he understands what it means to play for Arsenal. So those are the team news. We yet to hear about Calafiori and Timber, also huge boost when they come back. But I hope at the end of this week we shall hear about Calafiori and Timber. So next I'll be doing the preview for the Newcastle versus Arsenal game on Saturday. Mouth-watering game in which if we win, we'll go top of the league again. So now it will be back to back to back, and I'm expecting fireworks from now until the end of the season. So hopefully we may win all our remaining games, secure the Premier League title, and also hopefully our first Champions League title in our history of 140 years since the club was formed in 1886. Yeah, so this is the Arsenal Pulse. If you are new, subscribe, share this video, and stay tuned, giving you all the updates. Our community is going slowly. Road to 250 subs. Currently, we are 119 subs. So support your boy there. Sub, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Come on, you Gunners.